Hello, Paso. This is Wicked Ink 915, tattoo artist out of the borderland. I specialize in custom tattoos and digital art for band logos, business logos, and personalized art. Find me on Instagram at Wicked Ink _ 915 or under Wicked Vinyl Creation to schedule appointments for your next tattoo or to get your personalized merch such as stickers, t-shirts, mugs, and patches. Thank you and have a great day.
We're here back on the BAMC Showcast, night 2 of Mistress of Reality. My guests at this time are the owners of the venue in right now, the Rocket in downtown Alamogordo. You have Jason and Kristen. How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
We're doing good.
I was gonna say, you guys did a kick-ass job. I had no idea what to expect, but this looks pretty fucking amazing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now, Jason and I, we just met over text and Facebook. We want to say maybe 2-3 weeks ago. And well, basically, we had the 2 shows, Mistress Reality. I partnered up with Bart Man. Bart Man brought Jason. And honestly, I thought you were Jason Williams. I was like, who's this? I was like, oh, it's a different Jason. And then he explained, and I'll let you take it from there.
Well, I'm from Arlington, Texas, actually originally North Carolina for the last 30 years.
What part of North Carolina?
I'm sorry?
What part of North Carolina?
Asheville.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was born in Asheville, North Carolina. And I moved to Texas probably at about 8 or 9 years old with a military brat, moved around a lot. And then I started with piano at the age of about 7. I just picked piano up naturally. I was self-taught. And then I said, well, I just might as well pick some guitar up. So at about 14, I started playing guitar. And then I started playing bass. And then I did some vocals, and I'm okay singer. So I got involved with some bands. And mainly what I found I did most was break equipment and couldn't afford to have it repaired. And my father is an electrical engineer for NASA. And so I got tired of paying a high cost for repairs. And I said, Dad, teach me the ropes on basic electronic instrument repair. And so he started teaching me about solid state and tube amplification. And then I learned stringed instrument repair. And I started a repair shop in Fort Worth, Texas called Specialty Guitars. And we had a recording studio in the back that we built ourselves. It was called Gravities in Productions. And it was fun. We had a lot of fun. And I actually wound up making more money accidentally doing booking and promotions. I kind of fell into it on accident.
Me too.
Yeah, it was a total accident. And honestly, we were falling short on income from the repair work. We were hurting. We were going under slowly. And a gentleman at a place called Spencer's Corner, which was at the time world famous. I think it's since closed. It's a large venue. He said, hey, why don't we do a battle of the bands? And I was like, I don't know anything about it. He's like, well, you know a lot of musicians. So I did my first event, and it took off. It was very successful. And
Nice.
So we did about 6 more, and then I was chased out of Texas by tornadoes.
Now, Kristen, where'd you guys meet? Or how did you?
So I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and I moved to Texas in my 30s, I think. And we met in Arlington, and then pretty shortly thereafter we got married, and tornadoes chased us out of Texas. So we wanted to find a chill place to live, and we ended up settling here.
It's still very windy, but not as bad.
Now, the Rocket, the concept here, it's a instrument stores / repair shop / music venue, correct?
Yes. And we're probably going to mostly we are going to mostly specialize in used equipment because I like to repair instruments. And so there's a good profit margin when you can pick instruments up that need some repair. And it helps for, the high cost of new sales on guitar right now. Guitars has gone up drastically. We were originally going to have a full line of all new guitars, but it's just too much. And since I am good at repair, we thought we'd change the business plan a little bit. And then Bart Man was like, you know what? This building's awesome. We could really do something with this. Why don't you put a stage up and have a venue? And so we're going to do everything music. I want to be a musician's hub. I would like to get into promoting, booking, entertainment. If it's music, arts, creative, we're involved.
And we're here in downtown Alamogordo, approximately an hour and a half from El Paso. Well, I live on the west side, so it's an hour and a half for me, so it's probably less for most of you guys. It's a cool spot here. I'm sitting on the couch, my computer, doing a podcast. I'm staring at a projector screen. We got lights around. We got guitars on the wall. I got a stage to the right behind me here. We got food, refreshments, a drum kit in here. It looks freaking amazing.
It's comfortable. We're
It's
shooting
very.
for comfortable. I want the feel of a studio, but not a studio.
It's like a rock star's living room.
It is. I'm so blessed.
Yeah, we practice here because we're in a band.
Yeah, tell me about your project.
It's a punk project. We do some covers, but we're mostly original material. We just started writing about a month ago, so it's rough right now. It's called Punching Muffins. I love the name, and we're excited about it. It'll be fun at the very least, which is why I get involved with music. Ultimately, is to have fun. And we didn't start the business to make money. We want to meet musicians. It didn't hurt to make a little money to pay the bills, but that's not what we did.
That's cool.
I don't think. What is your opinion?
Yeah, we love music, all kinds of music, and we want to bring it downtown because it's not really here right now. So that's our goal, and eventually we want to have a program where the school kids around rent instruments because there's nothing like that in town. You have to go to Las Cruces or El Paso for that.
Yeah, you guys have definitely found an untapped market because I always tell Kool-Aid and these dudes, I'm like, you guys have an awesome scene here. Yes, your scene isn't as big, but you have kick-ass bands and you always show each other love and support, and that goes a long way. That's why I love booking those guys, bringing them to El Paso. It's a good vibe, and everyone loves them. I mean, I got guys from work. Last time I brought these guys down in December, I had a bunch of guys from work show up, and they aren't really show guys, and they were blown away by Demolicious and Burning Sunday, and I'm like, dude, these guys these are regular bands around you. You guys just got to open your eyes.
Absolutely. They've blown us away as well. We've just recently been introduced to these bands in the last 2 months, and I think we've seen just about every show we could, except for when the dogs were sick.
How's the dog doing, by the way?
Much better.
Thank God.
Getting love from all the people, just like it never happened.
Good.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, they have these 3 ginormous dogs, but they are so friendly, and not a rough friendly. They're very nice, very soft friendly, but they will make their presence known.
They're pushy, gentle giants.
You haven't even met the cat yet.
I haven't. The show, of course.
So about your project, the Punching Muffins, you guys are still working on it, but do you have any target dates for songs or when will we see you guys perform? Like 6 months or?
November. We were really pushing to.
Well, sorry, just to correct him, when we open, which is whenever this construction is finished.
Hopefully November.
Target date.
Another local band, Invictus Inconquerable, is going to be playing here, and we are planning on opening for them.
Those are good dudes too. I've had them in El Paso. I actually have them coming for a festival in September.
They're great. And rumor has it they may be done with their new CD by then. I don't know. I'm not for sure, but tentatively. And if that's the case, it's going to be a bash. It's going to be a big party. We're going to love it.
Cool. I better get an invite, dude.
Be here. Oh, you'll get an invite. Absolutely.
Okay, so for those that don't know, the target date is November because downtown Alamogordo, Bart explains this way better than I do because you guys are more knowledgeable than me, but basically, you guys are revitalizing downtown here, making it more, I'd say, not party, but more nightlife, some more bars, restaurants, and the scene's about to pick up in Alamogordo. They had a lull for many years. I mean, we had our spots like the Rabbit Hole, but the downtown area is starting to really come around now, and the city's behind us. They're actually behind us tonight, which is, I don't know how you pulled that off, but thank you.
It was stressful, but not on their end, just because of what it is. Trying to bring a hard rock, heavy metal show to downtown when I know there's been resistance. They've been excellent. They've been absolutely wonderful. It is. It's fresh air coming through Alamogordo. I know that there's. I hope I'm not leaking information, but I know for a fact that there's 3 entertainment centers that are going to be opening. Adult entertainment, not like adult beverages.
Yeah, you gotta specify that.
Yeah, I gotta specify that because some people, in Dallas, could go.
My mind went somewhere else.
Yeah, right. So there's gonna be some really cool. Sorry, there's gonna be an adult arcade opening up, and they have the coolest. They have live music and good food occasionally. And what's it called? Rad Retro Arcade.
Oh, I heard about that. Yes.
Yeah, we're excited about.
Yeah,
that.
we have 2 of those in El Paso, one in Las Cruces.
Mm-hmm. And then
it's good.
The building on the corner is going to be a winery and where they make their own beer, and a bistro where they have food. So within the next 6 months to a year, there's going to be a nightlife here again, and it's fantastic. And our campaign, the campaign we're starting or trying to get going, is bring more music back to Alamogordo, period, but mainly downtown, because as we know, there's a lot of great bands and great musicians in Alamogordo, but we need to bring them downtown again. Why not?
Well,
This is a great event.
when Bart mentioned you, I was like, hell yeah, let's do it, because you guys are downtown. It's eyeballs. I mean, we have great venues in Alamogordo, don't get me wrong, but downtown is with the eyeballs. The commoner who doesn't follow music. Oh, wow, there's a show going on. Oh, Black Sabbath tribute. Oh, wait, let's go check it out.
Yes, and they're really good.
Oh, $10 and I can drink my own stuff. Yeah, come on down, guys.
So I'm not sure if we'll open up as a private club for the first 2 months and kind of feel things out, or if we'll just go full bore open, but we'll be opening tentatively in November, as long as the street's done here.
Now, when you guys do open, whenever, November, whenever, are you going to have a bar inside, or are you going to stick to the
Yes.
BYOB? Or?
We are going to have a bar inside. We may do BYOB for the first 2 months and then state the bar. I'm in the process of retaining all the proper documentation and stuff to get that done.
Because I've been kicking around an idea. I've already talked to Bart about this. We're going to talk off air. So as far as the bar goes, I got an idea I want to run by you off air.
I love ideas.
All right.
Especially off-air ideas.
Yes.
That's the best.
Anything else you guys want to add?
Well, we would love to see everybody come down and see us in November. And the reason we're putting events on is to reach out and get to know the musicians in the community. When you just move to a new town and you want to be a hub for musicians, you need to meet musicians. So we put it in the express lane, and we met some crucial people that have been excellent connections for us to help grow fast. And I just feel awesome to be here. And what's really cool is, and I'm just going to say this, and I hope it doesn't get us in trouble, but I'm going to say it because it's the truth. We're rocking out heavy metal right across the street from the courthouse and the police station, and they have authorized this.
I heard they even had on their screen advertised.
City did.
The city did.
And so did Main Street.
Yeah, that was all. Yeah,
cool.
that's pretty impressive. You got
the
that pulled out.
businesses here have been so supportive of us. All of Infinity Suites, all of them.
Well, I want to plug that because Infinity Suites, I thought it was a hotel, until Bart said no, it's a restaurant. They have like sweets and candy, but they have like actual meals too, correct?
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Croissants, breakfast sandwiches, all handmade, and the confections are amazing. So yeah, we've gotten great.
But shout out to all the local businesses. The Rocket, obviously, we're inside the Rocket, but tonight we walk outside, we're playing in the First National Bank parking lot. Big thanks to them. Big thanks to the Main Street Committee.
I would like to give a shout out to Renee and Randy from First National Bank for allowing us to utilize their private property and letting us have this event. And they actually sent me an email that said they supported our heavy metal hard rock show in Alamogordo. And I about fell over. That is groundbreaking. It feels really good to be part of that. It's amazing.
So if you metalheads need a loan or need an open new account, you know who to go to.
Don't be afraid of the metal.
Anything else you guys want to add before we take off and get this thing started?
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, thank you, man. You came through for me and Bart. All right, let's do this.